Yo, what's going on everybody? It's T Reaper and I'm back with another video. Oh my lord. You ever get that feeling when, it's, around Christmas time every year and yet, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? All that, jolly, feel good attitude in the air. And yet people still have something to bitch about. That is what I am actually going to do today, ladies and gentlemen. So sit back and relax, and I'll try to be a little bit humorous with my wonderful holiday issues. First off, quick shout out to everybody who watched my recent videos. I appreciate everybody commenting in the comment section, and I appreciate the recent attention. I try only to do these videos when I have honestly something to say, and as of late I've had very little to actually say because other people much actually better at this than I have actually been keeping me entertained and basically keeping me with my mouth shut, which is actually pretty cool. But quick shout out to Saltiest Gaming. Quick shout out to Nick Fury as well. Quick shout out to Mr. Kaleidoscope. That Kaleidoscope, man, you keep me in a good mood. Every time I watch your videos, it's always kind of funny. But Nick Fury actually pointed something out in his recent video, which is kind of interesting, and the concept of what matters to you in gaming. I've done this topic a few times in the last 2 years. Everybody who knows me personally knows that all I really give a damn about is actual multiplayer. That's pretty much the only reason I actually play Xbox. But I would say multiplayer is like the number two most important thing to me. First and foremost in anything is always a good story. As long as your story is original, it's new, it's fresh, it doesn't look like it comes from 1990s graphics, no pun intended. It looks like nice, good, good resolution. Doesn't look like it comes from Sega or N64 or any game that doesn't belong in this era. I'm cool with it, and then the other thing that also irks me is probably when storylines can be really easily, depicted from movies or television shows that you've probably seen. And be like, oh, they've done this before, or I've seen this plotline before. It's just being reused, and that's just what I absolutely hate about Sony. Everybody, some people sometimes ask me oh, why do you hate Sony so much? And I'm like, it's not that I hate Sony, it's just the fact that I grew up playing the PlayStation 2, and when I was growing up, it was either OG Xbox, with Xbox Live, and then on the weekends when I visited my dad, I would legitimately turn on his PS2, play some Kingdom Hearts, play some Madden, old school Madden, and I'm talking '03 Madden. When Madden was actually actually good and not like a piece of dog shit that it is today. Or the Tenkaichi, the Budokai, games from Dragon Ball Z, or the Tenkaichi's, classics, and those games, or the God of Wars. I stopped becoming a fan of Sony before Nathan Drake was actually invented, so I actually never touched the Uncharted series. But had I touched them now, I definitely honestly would not actually enjoy them. But multiplayer is basically where I live and breathe, and that's practically the other reason why I play games. So it's like, games that I buy either have to have a story component that is at least over 10 hours long, and knowing me, and everybody knows how I play games, so everybody knows a 10-hour game usually turns into a 6-hour game. Also, everybody who's playing that, who's enjoying that Assassin's Creed Origins right now, everybody who's saying 45, 55 hours in, that stuff was done within 30 hours. It was rather annoying to do all those story side missions, but in the end I did them, and I leveled up and I beat the game. Good game, and it's probably my, the game of 2017 for me. It's not no Zelda, it's not no freaking, Horizon Zero Dawn bullshit, Assassin's Creed Origins is probably my game of the year. My multiplayer of the year is actually kind of more of a hard question, because I've enjoyed them all, but it seems to me the one that I actually have the most devotion to right now is actually the game that you're seeing right now, which is the new Call of Duty. And Call of Duty's come every single year, so it's kind of hard to say which one which one of these CODs works for the actual consumer and which ones do not. And again, that's all a matter of preference. But I personally enjoy CODs that I can actually stand a chance in and not just get my butt kicked in. So this is actually a pretty good one, and I'm actually rather enjoying it. And I'm already second prestige, and I am absolutely amazed that I am already that far, and it's not even Christmas yet. And I watch plenty of COD representations and COD YouTubers, and they're all saying just wait for Christmas. Well, once Christmas comes, this game is going to blow up like the 4th of July, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna blow up like Santa Claus coming home to roost for a whole bunch of presents, because there's going to be loads and loads of Yamchas on these servers. Oh, that's going to be a fun day. Let's just hope they just don't crash the servers. And then then there's also Destiny 2, which the new DLC just came out. I don't really care. But it did come out, and I have a couple friends that are actually enjoying that. But just like, I'm not really interested. But yeah, I mean, multiplayer has always been the thing, and which is also the one reason why I will never get PSN for multiplayer. The only way I'll get PSN for multiplayer is if I'm 10 years older than I am now, and I can no longer carry a positive actual KD on Xbox Live, which seems unlikely, but it is actually eventually going to happen. But I don't think I could ever just switch to PSN. I just don't think I could do it. I just prefer Xbox Live more, and that's just my personal preference. And again, we all have our personal preferences. Some people prefer Nintendo, some people prefer Xbox, some people prefer PC. Shout out to the PC guy in my comment section, man. If you tell me that you were actually a PC guy, you're more likely for me to actually hate you than if you were to tell me you were a pony. Because if you tell me you're a pony, there's like about probably a 40% chance I'll still talk to you. Again, no pun intended. But if you tell me you're an actual PC fanatic, yeah, you're gonna be on my blacklisted conversation thing. So anytime someone just switches straight to PC, I tend to listen to what they say and just take it and then throw it out the next story window. But again, I'm joking. But that's just my mentality. So you're more likely for me to like you if you're a pony than if you're a PC fanatic. And my sister is actually a PC fanatic, and I don't get along with her anymore whatsoever. So she always thinks she knows what she's talking about. My brother is also a PC fanatic, but they're also a lot my brother is 7 years younger than I am, and my sister is 10 years younger than I am. So they're both young. Their reflexes are good. They can play those PC games. I cannot. But that's just me. But to answer Nick Fury's question, what really matters to me first is story, and as long as the story is not fabricated or copied off of anything relevant at the time of release. One reason I don't like Horizon Zero Dawn is because it's perfectly copyrighted straight from the Judgment Day plotline of Terminator, and that is, it is so apparent within the first 6 hours that you play it. And then, the second thing would be, multiplayers. So, multiplayers is basically the main reason I play Xbox, and there's really no other reason for me to play it. Pretty much plain and simple. But that's pretty much it. Again, shout out to everybody who chooses to watch this video. Good morning. Hope you guys all have a nice week. And I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday season. Later. Bye.